There we go. Alright. Well, I suppose the sooner we get this started, the sooner we can get it done, yeah? Unfortunately, there is no new raid this week, as you can tell by the title, I hope. So, all we're really going to be doing is basically just some, glory point / TP metal farming. Alright, I'm just going to say... It's go time. Should be good enough. There we go, good shit. Let's go ahead, let's get this on Twitter. Oh, pipe down, Frieza. You are no more entertaining to listen to than what's their fuck? Anyone else, really, that comes over the intercom. Alright, so I'm gonna start on the alternate account. I'm just gonna run over here right quick.
Greetings.
Check rewards. Weekly rewards. And this week, I guess, is just a, Zeno button, yeah? It's week 6. Bulma is more annoying. I mean, I'd agree she's more annoying, but there's no such thing as anyone coming over the intercom and being, a joy to listen to. I hate listening to all of them. Okay. Should do this real quick. I'm more or less set to go. What I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to create an open lobby for now. It seems like people are coming in here a little bit slower than usual, so I'm just going to go on ahead and create an open lobby for an expert mission tour, and whoever wants to mosey on in can mosey on in for the time being. I think that sounds like an optimal plan. At least while we're waiting for some of the regulars to show up. Hello, welcome in. So, expert mission tour, like I said, since being a little bit slow of a start. Slayer, hello, welcome in. We'll just go on ahead, we'll make it an open lobby. Something tells me that Randy's probably aren't going to be flooding in here too quickly, because that's usually how that goes. Usually takes a while for Randy's to start showing up. Yeah, man, once you get all of the rewards, it's really hard to maintain motivation to continue farming. The lobby is just open right now, since there's not too many people in chat currently. I figured let's just leave it open, and whoever wants to get in here knows how to get in here. I'm gonna make sure I'm nice and set up proper. Yeah, Dodoria's Headbutt, Emperor's Death Beam. I need to fix this. Yes, sir. I am doing an expert mission tour currently. We'll just wait up for a minute. Bro, I swear to God, I don't know why it's so fucking hot in my house today. Like, my room where I sleep particularly is like a goddamn greenhouse. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Slayer, you shouldn't have any problems searching for it. Okay, but I got leave the rest to me, so we should be set to go there. I mean, you can't go wrong with a Key Blast build, but I mean, female Majins are one of, if not the most optimal builds for making... they're one of the most optimal characters for making strike builds. I'll wait up for another minute or two here before I just go on ahead and fire this up. Oh, hello. Saffron, hello. Welcome in. I wish that there was just any kind of order to this. You don't see the table for expert missions? Have you beaten expert mission 9 at least? I mean, I guess I can just send you an invite. That would probably work just fine, but... I think someone told me in order to search for expert missions, you need to at least beat Kid Buu in expert mission 9. Oh, I don't even have this set up properly yet. Let me, do some Vegeta... some Goku, and some Vegeta. Alright. Okay, cool. I'm gonna consider that good enough for now. I probably should have charged up my, my controller a little bit earlier today, but what can you do? It was literally at 0 when I got in here. Well, hell yeah, Custer. Always glad to be of some help, man. Glad I was able to do so. And get his ass. He is not got. There we go. Correction, Vegeta. You're wrong. 27, not bad, considering how we don't really have a full team of people. Pretty good start. Got some icebreakers that taste like soda. I got I got one of those Prime drinks. It's called Glowberry, and I don't know what the hell it tastes like, but it has a very nostalgic taste to it. Like, it tastes like something I had when I was a kid, but I can't for the life of me remember what. You'll be on shortly? Alright, for sure, Saffron. Just let me know. Who used the Hercule move? Uh-oh. I see a pleb outfit. Yeah, naturally it's on, one of the NPCs.
Bravo! Simply splendid.
Alright, so yeah, we're getting 780. I really only need to get to 3,500 on this account, and then it's like, meh, whatever. I'll probably swap over to the main one afterwards. Flavor is called Pineapple Mango Seltzer. That sounds really good. Pineapple Mango, that's a pretty tasty combination. You're going to bed in a bit? Well, for sure, Custer. Thank you for hanging out with us while you could, though.
Seems I underestimated. I'll finish you all off by myself. Is this it?
Okay, yeah, so I guess the color of these pants ended up matching the color of the undershirt pretty well.
Simply splendid.
Donka, hello, welcome in. Oh my god, you guys did it at the exact same time. Nice. Alrighty, Donka, for sure. Or, Custer, I mean. Like I said, thanks for kicking it with us while you could, and hopefully we'll see some more of you again in the future. So, if they were not planning to do a raid this week, I think that they should have given us the Tapion Raid that they owe us today. You think your Xenoverse 2 is bugged because you're not getting the 700 plus GP per expert mission. Are you an elite time patroller? Because that makes all the difference.
What's going on?
In order to be getting 780 like I am on these missions, you're gonna have to either be an elite time patroller yourself, or you have to get into a lobby with someone who's an elite time patroller from your universe.
Oh, where are my smiley face stickers?
You are not... Yeah, see, that's where things are going wrong. Zamasu Goku Black, hello. Welcome in. Yeah, man. Genuinely, I don't know how I made Elite Patroller on this account. I'm really not sure what the requirements are, but I made it on this account, and I barely play on this one. Tyrese, hello. Welcome in. I'm trying, Goku. Totally lost the will to farm? Don't blame you, dude. I do not blame you for a split second. Personally, I've gotten really bored of farming, too.
You're starting to catch on. Starting to.
That's why I haven't really... Okay, cool. We'll probably swap over to the main account once we get back into the lobby. But, yeah, that's why I haven't really been streaming too much this week, because it's just... It's so boring, and I've already gotten all of the main things that I really want. Like... Yeah, man, I mean, being well over halfway through the festival at this point, it's just... The festival gets to a point where it repeats itself, and I'm just not really getting rewarded enough for what I'm doing. You know, once you hit 47k accumulative glory points, it's like... There's not much point in doing... In getting more than 3,500 per week just for the Zeno button, or for a handful of extra star coins, or what have you. Why don't I stream other games when bored? I mean, the audience retention just isn't there, man. I'm thinking about maybe starting a Nuzlocke tomorrow. Like, doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke. But, I mean, the thing is when I play other games, it's just... Like, my regular audience doesn't give a shit. They don't want to see it. Okay, so yeah, I got 3,500 on this account, so we'll go on ahead. I'll probably just do the rest of the farming on the main. Yeah, Donka, but that's just kind of what comes with being a content creator, especially in like, being a gaming content creator. I mean, Pokemon streams didn't go too bad. They are, you know, like I said, I'm thinking about doing a Nuzlocke tomorrow. Zuki stole Vegeta's Whis outfit. Technically, it's only one piece. It's just the top part. Otherwise, everything else is from a completely different clothing set. But anyway. Let's go on ahead. Let's swap over to the main account and let's get the remainder of everything over there, shall we? 1 million GP in week 6? That's too much Xenoverse for me, man. I just want Sparking Zero already, goddammit. Yeah, I saw the GT trailer from earlier today. That statement that I was seeing a lot of people saying that GT is gonna be DLC aged pretty well, huh? A lot of people were convinced we weren't gonna be getting any GT characters in base game. Ashley, hello. Welcome in. Got your other account to max level? Surprising how they didn't confirm GT Trunks. You think so? I don't know, man. We essentially have the same character with regular Z Trunks. It's just GT Trunks dresses like a total dweeb. Alright, so, I'm gonna see about how many people we got that are looking to farm on PlayStation, considering that viewer count is going up a little bit here. If you're on PlayStation and you want to join in on some farming, let's go on ahead. Let's see some ones in the chat. Ones in chat to farm with your boy. Can we pray for GT Goten? You don't think he's ever been playable? I don't recall a time that GT Goten was ever playable. You might be right about that. You saw Sparking Zero, looks neat, only thing you disliked is the character selection screen. Yeah, no, dude, they gotta do something about that character selection screen, because it is a mess, dude. There is no rhyme or reason to the way that they're placing the characters on the character select screen. And, you know, they've got, like, the characters with their base forms, as well as all of their transformations taking up slots and shit like that. They gotta clean that shit up, because it is a nightmare. Alright, I'm not gonna make any private slots, just because it doesn't seem like people are rolling in here too fast, so we'll just leave everything public so we have a chance of getting a full team. Super 17 is missing. Yeah. He is. There's always a chance that we could see, like, more of these characters in a DLC in the future. Okay, so we've got Saffron Slayer and who? One Bardock. Okay. You're not in the mental state to do methodical grinding. I'm right there with you. I really don't feel like doing this shit, but here I am. I mean, at this point, there's next to nothing for me to gain from doing this, but, you know. Isn't it close to release date? Will they have time to fix it? So it's pretty much 1 month away. We're basically 1 month away from release. So, I mean, things could change. I mean, for all we know, what they're showing us in these trailers might not be what the character select screen actually looks like. But, you know, I'm really hoping... I'm really hoping that by the time the game gets released that the... I don't think that I'm set up completely correctly. Solo, hello, welcome in. What are my thoughts on the PS5 Pro? It's expensive. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna... I don't have Dodoria's headbutt. We'll just work with what we got. I don't know if anybody else who made it in here has Dodoria's headbutt on them, but I'm going to need you guys to replace me for that role for at least this first tour. It's a digital-only console that costs $700 with no vertical stand and no disk drive. Well, unless they fixed the issue where standing it up vertically causes problems with overheating. I don't know why you'd want to have it vertical anyway. It's better to have the console sitting horizontally. Just because it tends to cause thermal paste to move out of place. The stand and disk drive are sold separately. Yeah, see, it's... I don't know, man. I don't know why you wouldn't just get a slim... I'm letting him cheat! Amazing. Great job, says Homeland. Nice. Ooh, 53 seconds. We are stinking up the place right about now. You got the Slim since it was on sale. Well, that's nice, dude. You probably got it at a damn good price then. Unless you can install Windows on the PS5 Pro and use it like a decent computer, its price isn't justified. I hate when I don't bring along Dodoria's headbutt. It makes me feel like a fuck up. It makes us take way longer than it needs to. We're going slow as shit, and that much is true. Slayer, I'm gonna have to recommend that you. Or wait, who? Yeah, I would recommend using anything but Power Pole Pro. Was that Homeland? I think that was that Homeland guy. Yeah, Power Pole Pro is just it's really slow for PvE stuff. If that guy, I might kick that Homeland guy, because I'm pretty sure that's what that person's CAC was. Yeah, I think I've been seeing you. Yeah, that looks like the other guy. You didn't use it this round, okay? So yeah. I'm gonna kick this Homeland guy then, and see if we can't make room for Saffron. Oh no, never mind. He took care of the problem for me. Cool. We'll see if we can get Saffron in here before we... Okay. We're just gonna get a random person. Don't really feel like going through the headache of kicking people. I'll do, I'll probably reset the lobby after this. That's what I'll just do. Doria's headbutt. Nothing else really matters. Everything else should be fine. For 470 some bucks was how much your slime cost. That's some expensive slime, dude. The good old PS5 slime. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, no, that's a pretty damn good price for a PS5, I'd say. Ooh, I got Doria's headbutt, and guess what? I'm gonna hit you with it, motherfucker. Reminds you of that time I got reincarnated as a slime. That's an interesting show. That's a fun isekai. I haven't watched it in a really long time. I think I might have, the last time I watched it, I think there was only 2 seasons of it.
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
You think we're gonna get a meta cooler reveal? There's a good chance. What have we got? There's like 10 more slots that have yet to be revealed. You've never watched it? No. Here I go! Alright, Endeavor.
This is getting fun! What power!
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
Give me some of this water. I need some water, guys. Yeah. I really need to fucking rearrange this shit, man. I've got no room to breathe. God, and it's so fucking hot in here today. I don't know why it's so damn hot. You have 2 sets of Dragon Balls in your time-space delivery. Yeah, I just... Pretty much every time that I get a new set of Dragon Balls in time-space, I just use the ones I have immediately on TP medals.
Good. That's perfect. I don't think there's much more for me to teach you.
Waiting for input from other players. Actually, the game is disconnecting. Please wait. Alright, I'm going to close the lobby down. Let's go on ahead. Let's start seeing some ones in chat for people who want to join up in this next lobby here. I'll make private slots this time, so that way you guys don't have to fight through the Randys. Alright, we got Saffron and Who. I mean, I guess if it's just going to be 2 people, then maybe we can just leave it public.
So,
Anyone else? Any other ones in chat? When do I plan up on setting a Suzuki story stream? I mean, we've already done 2. Anybody else? Any other ones? Alright. No, damn it! Oh, fucking farts, dude. Pain in my ass. I think one of my inputs got eaten. Alrighty, Donka, for sure. Thanks for kicking it with us while you could, and hopefully we'll see some more of you again in the future. You're good. You'll still watch stream. For sure, for sure.
so.
Please don't eat my input, sir. Solo, are you still hanging around? Alright, so it's Saffron, Who, and Slayer. Saffron, Who... and Slayer. Yes, alright. I'm probably gonna send you... I'm gonna send you the story for you to take a look at, probably after stream. I'm kind of at a point where I'm not sure how I want to proceed through the rest of Zuki's first little training arc. So, I need you to kind of cook up some ideas, kind of like what you did last time I sent you the story. Like last time, I'm not sure exactly what, if anything, I'll keep, but I've come to a bit of a writer's block. And I can tell you what you wrote last time definitely helped me get over that, so... Alright, for sure. In fact, I don't see why I wouldn't just send that to you right now. Maybe it's something you can do on the side while you're watching stream, if you're not doing anything else. You know, no rush, but I'll send it to you now so that way you got it. Oh, you can create polls on Discord? Okay. That might be helpful. I might make a poll for people to vote in tonight then. Storage. Alrighty, man, there you go. 0. Hello, welcome in. But yeah, Solo, I just sent that to you, so go on ahead, give that a look over, and get to that whenever you can. I like that color scheme. Black and mint green. I'm usually not a fan of the color green, but I do like the mint green color. Oh, also, before I forget, Solo, I'm also gonna send you... Please open up. I'm gonna send you the notes that I have. Kind of like the outline for where I'm trying to get the story to go. I'm gonna send you those notes so that way you can reference them. I'm gonna get to that just as soon as we're done with this mish right here. So I can probably start doing that now.
Damn it! This can't be happening!
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
What are my thoughts on the Sparking Zero GT trailer? It's cool. A lot of people thought that we were going to be getting GT as DLC and that it wasn't going to be in the base game. All those theories didn't age so well, huh? Alright, I think the whole room is going to end up blowing up on us. I think everyone's getting... Oh, maybe it's just canon? Yeah, nope, it's the whole damn room. Oh, no! My game is crashing. It's more than just the room, it's my game. No, you know, it wouldn't be a Xenoverse 2 stream without, without something getting all fouled up somewhere along the lines. I can't tell you guys how sick and tired I am of Xenoverse doing this kind of stuff, man. You know, I really hope that Sparking Zero is gonna have better connectivity, but considering that it's a Bandai game, I doubt it. Pop out chat. Hold on, hold on. Ah, this might. Hold on. I didn't know I could do that. What happens if I close this? Okay, cool. That might actually make things a little bit better.
Fighting feudal battle.
Sir.
I see you enjoy reveling in futility.
Alright. I'm actually gonna make a poll for you guys. What would you... Here, let me get everybody in here. I believe it was Saffron, Slayer, and who? If there's anybody else... If there's anybody else that wants to join, go on ahead and type 1 in chat. I'll see about trying to get you in here. Okay. I'm gonna say not set in stone. Results not set in stone. I just kind of want to see what people would want to see. Alright, so I'm going to start a poll, and I'm going to tell you guys right now these results are not set in stone. But basically what I'm asking is, would you rather see the story of Zuki or a Pokemon game tomorrow? Because I'm kind of at a point in the story that I don't know exactly what I want to do. And I kind of want to play some other games. I don't know. So... just seeing people's opinions. Like the poll says, the results are not set in stone, but I will take this into consideration once tomorrow does roll around. What are my thoughts on the PS5 Pro? It's expensive. I'll probably leave this poll up pretty much until we get to the end of stream. Just so that way everybody has a chance to get their thoughts in. I might have a discussion on it in the Discord server as well. So if you are in there, then you will probably be getting some pings from me asking and talking about what we'll do for tomorrow. Card, hello, welcome in. Battle 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 boo. All right. I don't know where the Randys are at, but who needs them? Let's get this. Let's get this going. Come hither. Get gone. Yeah, that was not a super well coordinated attack, but whatever.
Good. That's perfect. I don't think there's much more for me to teach you.
Phantom, hello, welcome in. How am I looking on GP today? Well, I got 3,500 on the alt account. Now I'm just getting whatever I get on the main account for rest of stream, I suppose. I don't really have a goal. It's just whatever I get is whatever I get. How am I? I'm alright, man. Hopefully everybody else out there is doing alright.
Good. That's perfect. I don't think there's much more for me to teach you.
We need more power! Turn on the power!
show you the power well beyond that of Super Saiyan's arm.
Get his ass.
Is this it?
See, I want to see something here. This is so stupid, dude. I hate OBS's YouTube integration. It's so bad and dumb. Alright, well, the poll... Looks like things are 50-50 right now, but that could definitely change by the time stream ends. Like I said, the results of the poll are not going to be set in stone. I'm just kind of curious about what chat wants to see. I'm kind of at a point where I'm a little bit stuck on what I want to do with the story right now. I've got Solo looking at it right now. So if he comes up with some good shit that kind of gets my my brain juices flowing, then that's probably what we'll end up doing. But I do kind of want to do a Nuzlocke. Like, I've been kind of itching to do a Nuzlocke, but what I want to do is I want to name the Pokemon that I catch after viewers who are in chat. You know, name the... considering how it's tradition and to nickname your Pokemon in a Nuzlocke, that's what I thought would make for a fun kind of nicknaming theme. What do I think of the GT trailer? Same thing as the rest of them. You didn't get into names for Pokemon until way later. Yeah, I mean, for me, the only time that I really, like... If I'm doing a casual playthrough, like, I don't bother trying to think of nicknames. But when I do Nuzlocks, I definitely do, because it's kind of a part of the rules, you know? It's not really a full-fledged Nuzlocke unless you nickname your Pokemon. Well, I mean, the way that I would do it is the same way that I give out slots for people to come in on Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I'll ask for a number in chat, and whoever the first person to type that number is going to be the person who gets the nickname. So that's how that would turn out.
What's going on?
Nice. Your time with Gohan is really showing.
Any other Nuzlockers out there? Anyone else out there enjoy doing Nuzlocks? Because if so, whenever one of your Pokemon dies, do you release them or do you like to permabox them? I like to make like a graveyard box and just leave them in there. Yeah, I box them because, I think it's a little bit more fitting because then it kind of acts like a graveyard, you know? mean, I wouldn't count on Darkrai ever showing up in a Nuzlocke. I mean, he only shows up in, what, Gen 4 games, and he's a... what, like a mystery gift event? So I would never count on seeing him.
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
You don't like the stress. For me, it makes Pokemon games a lot more interesting, because I think Pokemon games have just gotten bland and uninteresting. In my opinion, Pokemon games were amazing when they first released, you know. They had, you know, the connectivity with your friends if you had a link cable, and that feature got better as, like, Wi-Fi capabilities were introduced. You thought you'd have to release them regardless? I mean, what's the fucking difference? Like, what's the actual fucking difference between releasing them and putting them in a box and never ever using them again? Like, when I've read the rules, it said you could do either or, and it's just, there's... What it boils down to is it's dead and you can't use it anymore, and as long as you abide by those rules, who cares? Use the Dragon Balls and bring them out. Yeah, no. So is Oak's Lab Ash's Pokemon Graveyard? I mean, if Ash is doing a Nuzlocke, I guess so. He's in Legends if you have BDSP save data. No, I don't have access to Arceus Legends anymore. I gave Stridon his Switch back. The only rule you'd ever follow is the nickname one. Well, then you're not doing a Nuzlocke then. Like, that's... You had a guy tell you he turns on Pokemon on his birthday so something can tell him happy birthday? That sounds like a rather sad story. And a fan-made video read through a Master Ball at Shenron, and it worked. Sounds like a fun video. But yeah, what I was saying before, like, I feel like a lot of the luster for Pokemon has just been lost, you know? When the games first came out, you could make a team of 6 out of a possible, like, 150 different characters, you know? And it was pretty revolutionary for its time. But just as time has gone on, you know, they haven't changed the formula up enough, and they haven't really tried different styles of games enough, you know? I mean, there's the Mystery Dungeon series, which is essentially like a roguelike, but it's still, the gameplay is still turn-based, you know?
You've got to be kidding.
But I do really like the Mystery Dungeon series, honestly. Out of everything that Pokemon's ever done, I think Mystery Dungeon might be my favorite thing. Legends Arceus is a really good step in the right direction as well. There's some stuff about Legends Arceus that I don't like having to catch multiple Pokemon to create a complete Pokedex entry. It makes sense in the lore. Like, lore-wise, it makes a lot of sense, but I don't think that it makes gameplay any better. Like, I don't think it's an enjoyable gameplay mechanic. You know, as much sense as it does make in the lore. Personally, I feel like no special mechanic that they've ever done has been able to touch Megas either. Like, I feel as though Megas really added some cool shit to the game, and Z moves are okay, but then they shifted away from that and went to Gigantamaxing, which is basically a lame Mega Evolution.
This isn't good.
And terraforming, I think, is cool. I think changing the Pokemon's types is really neat, but I feel like the visual for it is just so stupid.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this
You know,
good?
of course, that, you know, the visual for the terraforming is subjective, but I do think it looks real goofy. Why isn't Sparking 0 for the PS4? The PS4 is old by now, man. By now, the PS4 is ancient history as far as consoles are concerned. What Pokemon game would I play? It would either be... I think it's Pokemon Sword that I have. Or it would be Brilliant Diamond. Those would be the two options for Pokemon games.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
Either way, I would want to do a Nuzlocke. Do not do Brilliant Diamond, especially if you get to the League. Why? Last game you got was Sun. Yeah, I have Ultra Sun, I think. You want to get Shadow Generations? I don't know what that is. But a Sonic game focuses on Shadow the Hedgehog. Ooh, that's interesting. It's been a long time since they've made a game really focus heavy on Shadow the Hedgehog. Maybe I'll look into that. Shadow the Hedgehog. They made Cynthia and the League super hard, as they all have competitively built sets and held items. Ooh, I mean, that would make for some interesting Nuzlocke content, then. That sounds like it's gonna have... Because it's either play a Pokemon game that I have zero experience with, gonna be playing through it for the first time and Nuzlocke it, or I play Brilliant Diamond, which is something that I am, like, familiar with Gen 4, like, really familiar with Gen 4, and then Nuzlocke that, so... You were gonna get Ultra Sun, but it never happened. Yeah, man, I mean, it's really not that different from regular Sun. It's really not all that different. They're essentially the same game. It's kind of a scam. Well, I watched Sonic 3 in December. I haven't even watched Sonic 1 and 2 yet, man. Like, I want to watch them, but none of the streaming services that I have them on there. They gave her Garchomp Iron Head to counter fairies. Well, that would also counter ice types, too. Guess that means I'm... You know, I guess that just means teach a water Pokemon Ice Beam, man. Weavile still destroys Garchomp since it's faster. Well, that would come down to luck, if I would be able to get a Sneasel or not. Because like I said, whatever I do, I want to do a Nuzlocke. If I were a gym leader, what type of Pokemon would I use? I'm thinking maybe Electric. Uh-oh. Okay.
Here we go.
This is Super Saiyan 3! Oh, brother. The connection. Had I known this was gonna happen, I wouldn't have even bothered popping my Limit Burst. Bye-bye. See ya. Oh, never mind. Vegeta flipped the lag switch, guys. He's cheating. Die, Missile Barrage. What are Mons like Gliscor? What is that supposed to mean? Like Pokemon that require held items to evolve?
Good. That's perfect. I don't think there's much more for me to teach you.
Second Form Cell isn't playable in Xenoverse 2 since Xenoverse 1 in 2015. I don't think Second Form Cell was in Xenoverse 1, was he? I don't remember that. Your Super Soul put you to sleep. Damn, I didn't pay attention to how slowly we did that. That means we spent longer than a minute on this. Oh, man. I'm back. Oh. Yeah, I don't think Imperfect Cell was there either. I don't think First or Second Form Cell was made available until Xenoverse 2. It's kind of weird how they give us Cell's first form, but not his second form. I don't know. I guess since second form fought against characters that aren't in the game, you know, being Super Saiyan Grade 2 Vegeta and Grade 3 Trunks, that might be the reason why they didn't give him to us. Because there's just not a whole lot that they can do with him story-wise. You know, I mean, eventually they gave us his model, and he was fightable, and he was a part of the transforming Cell Raid, but, you know. I also don't want to give second and third form Frieza yet. Yeah, I don't have any guesses as to why that is. I guess because maybe because the Frieza saga is already hella long. Like, I think the Frieza saga might be the one with the most quests to complete out of everything. So maybe they just didn't want to add to that. Add to an already super long portion of the game.
Stop with all this.
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
Donta, hello, welcome in. How do you get the third distorted egg? I mean, all of the time eggs come from completing the time miniatures. I forget which time miniature the third time egg specifically comes from, but whichever one you haven't done enough work for is probably the one you gotta do. And by time miniatures, I'm talking about, like, you know, there's Capsule Corp, there's Majin Buu's house, there's Frieza's spaceship, there's Hercule's house, Guru's house, those things.
Good. That's perfect. I don't think there's much more for me to teach
I
you.
don't know, I'll check my bag for where the third one is. But that's just gonna have to wait until I get back in the lobby. Not really something I can check right this second.
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
Oh my goodness gracious. Ugh. Got a case of the yawns. Alright, distorted egg 3. The suspicious Namekian. I guess that would signify that it's Guru's house then, right? Joseph, hello. Welcome in. Yeah, these things don't exactly tell you exactly where they come from. But like I said, just do all the time miniatures and you won't miss any of the time eggs. You've been watching Hunter x Hunter. That's a fun show, man. That's a fun show to watch. Pretty popular anime. You like Killua? Yeah, me too. I really am not a fan of Gon. I'm gonna have to be honest with you. I don't I don't really like Gon very much for most of the series. He's just such a fucking idiot. CJ, hello. Welcome in. Egg 1 is Hercule, 2 Capsule Corp, 3 Guru, 4 is Majin Buu, and 5 is Frieza's spaceship. Okay. Yeah, I can't really confirm any of that myself. But one of my IRL friends is playing Baldur's Gate 3. That sumbitch should be in my stream. Story of Zuki is sitting at 69% of the votes. Long time no see? Yeah, no fooling, huh?
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
No! I'm going to give this time patroller this weird egg I found. Guess the stream wants to hear more about Zuki. I mean, that's what the poll would say, right? But like the poll says, you know, it's not set in stone. I've got I sent what we have written off to Solo earlier on in the stream. I don't know if he's looking at it right now or when he's going to get around to looking at it. But like I've been saying, I'm having a little bit of writer's block as to how I want to handle the current point that we're at. So, if what Solo ends up putting down gets the creative juices flowing, then we'll definitely do some more Zuki tomorrow. But if I don't get anything back from him by then, we'll probably just end up doing Pokemon anyway. How's my day? It's alright.
You've got to be kidding me.
Man, we're being a little bit slow tonight, man. We're dragging our feet on these missions. Especially on Goku. There's a part of me that really wants to just make them all Vegeta, but, like, I want to be able to mix it up at least somewhat, somehow. If possible, can you join a match later? I mean, when we get back into the lobby, we could get you in now if you're ready. Why have we never seen a vegan/vegetarian Saiyan? They require a lot of calories, man. I mean, we've all seen Goku and Vegeta and Gohan eat, dude. Ain't no way they're gonna get all the calories and the nutrients and everything that they need from just plant shit. A vegan/vegetarian Saiyan would just be setting themselves up for failure.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
Kai Wizzy, hello, welcome in. CJ can take your spot. There's 2 open spots, man. There's what? Would eating a Cyberman be vegan? I don't know about that one, man. Maybe? They are plant-based. CJ, I don't remember if I have you added on here. I might need a reminder of what your PSN is, so that way I make sure I get the invite out to the right person. Funny Kid Chuck, okay. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Let's, I think I have you on my other account, but it doesn't look like I have you on this one. No, Zuki is definitely not vegetarian. She is definitely not vegetarian. Yeah, sure thing, CJ. Alright, I guess we'll get going. How do you change your character? You don't. If you're talking about changing your CAC, you're gonna have to just back out of your CAC and log in as a different one. The expert mission tours don't let you change character. You have to play as the CAC that you're on. Come on.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
Whose pants look like Barney the dinosaur? Oh. They kind of do. Come on!
You're really well trained, aren't you? This is getting fun. Make your good sense. Come on.
Alright, Super Saiyan 4.
You're pretty strong.
Get head-butted. Butthead.
You've outdone yourself. I'm really impressed.
We need more power! Get his ass.
You've got to be kidding me.
18
How can
seconds,
you
not
be this
bad.
good?
Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I don't really do parties on stream generally, man. I actually have like all of the in-game chat stuff turned off too, so that way no one else comes through on stream. So you never know when some random person is gonna come in and say something absolutely out of line or be blaring their music into the mic. Burp 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 burp. Burp 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 burp. Burp 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 burp. Yeah, CJ, sure thing. Who's my favorite cast character to play? Probably either Bardock or Base Gogeta. I don't usually play as cast characters, but I like the way that those two characters play.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
Oh, joy and rapture, you piece of shit. I'm just gonna hope that I have enough charge to last me the rest of stream. All these fucking cords over here stressing me out. Come on. Oh, getting glory points. Getting glory points.
Really well trained, aren't you? This is getting fun. This isn't looking good.
Come on.
Man, these Goku missions are not working out for us, man.
You've outdone
These
yourself.
Goku missions are slow.
Really impressed.
I mean, the thing is we're more than competent enough to get Goku done as fast as Vegeta, but I don't know why we're not. What do I think of your outfit? I don't like it. Why am I doing this now? This is happening... Alright. That's happening way more frequently than I'd like to right about now.
Ultimate power hidden within us Saiyans.
I think the main thing is we just need some more Emperor's Death Beams going. Or Super Electric Strike would work as well. I'm seeing a bunch of random moves, like Special Beast Cannon and shit like that.
You've got to be kidding me.
Stuff that's just
How can
less
you be this
consistent.
good?
Oh shit, I'm at 120,000 TP medals now. Super Gallic Gun? Yeah, no, that's not very good. Because if you don't charge it, the damage just isn't there. And if you do charge it, then it takes forever, and you could miss. Alright. Looks like a lot of people are menuing. Well, basically everybody's menuing, so I'll wait until I see those menus go down before we get going. How long am I going for? I don't know. Probably like another hour or so, I'd say. Hour, maybe hour and a half tops. Got Emperor's Death Beam? Good shit, good shit. That'll definitely make this a lot more consistent. Actually, were you looking to join in on the fun? You know, fun? You're leveling up? Good shit. Happy to hear it. Oh, we got a Randy. Hopefully this Randy knows what's good. Oh, hopefully the Randy knows what's up. Hopefully this Randy doesn't fuck us up. I really wish that I could confidently check people's characters and setups. But the thing is for some reason in these lobbies, it's just, it doesn't work all the time, and there's a glitch that causes you to be stuck. You don't think we have access to 18's tracksuit for your CACs? I don't think so, but I mean, I'm sure that you could make something that looks like it. With the tracksuits that we have in the game. I'm sure that you could just color it pink and call it a day. I'm your idol? Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that. But you might want to reconsider.
What's going on?
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
Like customizing Gohan tracksuit to pink. Yeah, I mean, really, any of the tracksuits would work. I say that because the Gohan tracksuit costs star coins. And that's, like, probably the most limited resource. Like, the most limited currency that we have between Zenny, TP, STP. You know, when Yajirobe has his mustache, he reminds me an awful lot of Bobby Lee.
Here we go.
Do I wish to call upon your power? I mean, if you want to join us, you know, all you gotta do is speak up, but, you know, doesn't really make much difference to me.
Whoa! You're really well trained, aren't you? Pretty good. This isn't good.
Make it serious. Come on.
Someone using Crusher Volcano?
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
Damn, I'm actually earning points really, really fast. See, these Elite Time Patroller weeks are hands down, far and away, the best time to catch up on GP if you need to. You trying out Pendulum Bullet? I can't imagine that that's fast. This person, this Randy that we got is already ready for Halloween, man. He's rocking that orange and black.
Is this it?
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
I tend to forget that this outfit has the red ribbon logo on it. I feel like that takes away from it. Paikon and Goku giving each other a fist bump 'cause the bros. I sound like a duck? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, like I said, I feel like the red ribbon logo really takes away from that outfit.
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
Space duck. So majestic. As Dodoria might say. Quack! We never get the other outfit she wore once. Are you talking about the one that we saw at Kame House? The one that she's wearing like a... like it's kind of a whitish outfit? The one we saw in the Boo Saga? Because honestly, that's my favorite Android 18 outfit.
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
If we got room, you wouldn't mind helping out? Alright, for sure. I'll kick this Randy that we got, and we'll see about getting you in here. Oh, the one with the brown that she stole from the store? I didn't really like that one, man. It's kind of weird. It's like a weird mix between space armor and Earthling clothes. Like, Earthling country clothes, and it's... That was not a very good outfit, in my opinion. Did anyone else catch Vegeta's face right there? That's pretty good. Stridon! Hello! Welcome in. Only 2 hours late.
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
I don't get that, though. You liked that brown outfit? She looked like a desert rose, and if I brought her home, my daddy would love me again. You been lurking? Oh, shit, man. You gotta say hey. That way I don't give you shit when you finally speak up. Bum 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 bum. Cool. Alright, well, we got a full stream team now. We got a full-fledged, bona fide, supercharged stream team. I tell you what. Hopefully everyone is nice and set to go. If anyone wants to join later, you'll give up your spot first. Well, I think if anyone... I mean, this is the first time tonight that we've actually had 5 people from the chat be like, hey, let me in. So, I mean... If another person comes in, I'll probably start taking ones in chat. Is what we'll probably end up doing.
What's going on?
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
Uh-oh. Are we in trouble? Is this whole lobby gonna go again? You broke your screen protector on your phone? Well, at least it was the screen protector and not the screen itself. And that's why you get them screen protectors, though, man. They are essential. And in my experience, they're easier to, like, wipe off and clean than if you just have a bare screen, you know? A tool fell on it? Well, that'll do it. Iframes are fun. Iframes are the most fun thing.
What power?
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
Oh, goodness. Got a case of the yawns. You get a new screen protector on the way? Well, good, man. Hopefully nothing bad happens to the phone while you're waiting for it to come in. You can only ever get the bronze. Yeah, it's pretty challenging to get the silver and the gold, man. I think it was week 3 I was really focused on actually hunkering down and doing well enough to get the silver.
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
But yeah, otherwise, every other week I've gotten bronze. It's, getting top 50 is no joke, man. Even in, some, like, Universe 6, where there's way less people than Universe 7. You have to know life to get the gold. Yeah, that is specifically reserved for the #1 slot in the universe, right? Yeah, I mean, the gold looks tacky anyway. Yeah, I'm not gonna be purchasing it, man. It's way too much for what it is. I'd end up basically throwing away 30,000 TP medals. Like, you know, I'd be better off just fucking throwing my TP medals away because I'd just never wear the gold shirt. Akali, hello, welcome in. Yeah, I'd rather keep my my TP medals close to my chest and wait for some more level cap increases so I can spend them at Tosock. Because goodness knows if there's more coming, man, they're only gonna get more and more expensive as time goes on.
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
I kind of want to join Universe 11 for whenever the 3rd festival begins. Just so that way I can have one of each of the shirts. The crack is in a spot that covers my face. I'm being censored by Slayer's phone. Yolan, hello, welcome in. Is there room for you? Slayer said that he's willing to give up his spot for someone if they wanted to come in. I don't know about how much more he's wanting to play tonight.
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
So I don't know if I'll just close down the lobby and take some ones, or if I'll just swap you out with him, or what I'll do, but you're good to stop? Okay, for sure. Alright, Akali, so yeah, we'll just, we'll get you in next lobby, then. I don't see the point in closing everything down if we're only gonna have 5 people participating, you know? My writing is great. Well, thanks, CJ. My formatting and my punctuation definitely needs some work. But hell yeah, man, I'm glad that you're enjoying the story so far.
Good. That's perfect. I don't think there's much more for me to teach you.
I'm really curious to see about how far along I get in the Universe 6 leaderboard after all's said and done. Not a big fan of reading, but mine is good. It probably helps that it's a Dragon Ball story, I'd imagine. When I looked earlier, it was just regular Frieza. Oops, not what I meant to do. I wanted to press up. Yeah, apparently Nappa's not keeping up with the times, man. Literally an elite patroller, and he's asking, wait a minute, are you sure you're not? Nappa's a little confused there. Alright, hopefully everybody is pretty much set. But yeah, the big thing that's going to determine what we do tomorrow really depends on what Solo is able to do for me. Because like I've been saying, I'm having a little bit of a spot where I'm stuck for where we're at. I don't know how I want to handle writing out Zuki's training. So I passed the story off to Solo earlier on today, so if he's able to get back to me by tomorrow night, we could probably make some more progress on that. So considering how the story of Zuki is winning today's poll by quite a wide margin, for those of you out there who really want to see me write more of that, maybe message Solo, be like, hey, alright, do some editing for Cesaro's story, so that way he can get shit kickstarted. I didn't really have dinner, at least not yet. I did have some sweet cornbread before stream, though.
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
Which is kind of interesting, because I'd never had sweet cornbread before, and it just kind of tastes like a muffin to me. You had Buffalo Wild Wings? I was contemplating getting Wingstop, because they have a limited time flavor that I want to try. It's like some sweet barbecue. Mario, hello, welcome in. Alrighty, for show, Slayer, for show. You went one up. Like, in level? That's good. Good that somebody's getting some level ups out of this. You had chicken enchiladas? Mmm, that sounds so good. They have green chili in them? Moe's Chicken Bowl. Huh.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
That sounds good. What, the sweet cornbread or the Wingstop flavor? Because, yeah, the sweet cornbread actually really tasty. Like I said, to me, it just tastes like a muffin. But I'm really interested to try this new Wingstop flavor. Like, I'm really interested to see how it tastes. I'm wondering if I want to try it, like, as a boneless wing, or as a chicken tender, or as a chicken sandwich is kind of where I'm stuck at. KFC biscuits? I actually had KFC earlier on this week, but I didn't get any biscuits. Just got myself a 8-piece bucket. Vita's over here tweaking, man. The wings you had were Chipotle Barbecue and Asian Zing. I'm not sure I've had their Chipotle Barbecue before. Their Asian Zing used to be one of, if not my favorite flavor, but the last time I had them, they tasted so different and, like, infinitely worse than what they used to, man. I used to love me some Asian Zing, but when I had it back in May, when they were doing their bottomless wings deal, it was not the same, and it was way worse.
Good.
I don't know what happened.
That's perfect. I don't think there's much more for me to teach you.
Chipotle barbecue sounds really good, though. I do like Chipotle flavored stuff. You spend $125 on her dinner. On just her dinner alone, or like getting everybody food? You're getting so much GP from Parallel Quest 83. I'm assuming that you're, not getting the ultimate finish? How much GP does that net you? Because, I mean, we're getting a shit ton, and in general, we're able to get this done in approximately 20 seconds. We're getting 780 from it. You only get like 540? Yeah. Yeah, not getting the ultimate finish kind of puts a bit of a damper on how much you get. From 83, no Z. I mean, your rank doesn't matter. What matters is getting the ultimate finish or not.
Stop with all this.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
What in the... Okay. Well, I don't know how many people entail everyone, but 125 bucks and you fed everybody. I'd say that sounds like a pretty good deal. Especially if it's like 5 or more people. Oh, my fucking neck is bothering me.
You've got to be kidding me.
That
How
and
can
my
you
eyes
be
feel
this
very
good?
heavy. It was all your money? Well, better go earn some more then. I like Kengan Ashura. I can't say that I'm familiar with who or what that is. It's like Baki. Yeah, can't really say that I'm familiar. $180, which isn't a lot. Oh, so you're kind of you're focusing on the camaraderie. Gotcha. Gotcha. That color scheme makes me think of cotton candy. Can't wait until they give us more skills in the future. I can't wait for Sparking Zero, man. I'll tell you that. I can't even begin to tell you guys, because boredom is really starting to set in with me in this game. I need something new. Did you miss anything funny? Can't say that you did. You can always check by rewinding, though.
Is this...
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
Decim, hello, welcome in. I mean, we can make space. If you are looking to play, I can shut down the room and I can get you in a new one. Rumor says we're getting more expert missions for the next DLC. McNeil, hello, welcome in. Is the Frieza raid still up? I think it is. I'm not sure. I don't remember what time it starts and ends. I know it's a 12-hour long event. I think for my time zone, it either starts at 9 or it starts at 11. So, it's either already ended or it's got about an hour and a half left. I think someone else is probably going to have to double check that one for you. Am I adding people to this? Yeah, I mean, everybody who's in this lobby right now is from chat. But yeah, I would love to get more expert missions. Like, for one, we haven't had any new ones in forever and ever. Plus, that would give me some more stuff that I might be tempted to speedrun. Do I like Metal Gear Solid? I've never played it. Ooh, Story of Zuki is back at 69%. Hello. No, they've definitely added new ones. Expert missions, I believe 18 through 20 were added after the launch of the game. Expert Mission 20 was added at around the time that Android 13 was added to the game. I know that much for sure. Because that's how we get data input.
What's going on? Damn it! This can't be happening!
But yeah, once we get back into the lobby, I'll go on ahead, I'll close it down, and we'll open up a new one for folks. You'll just drop for someone? Alright, that works too. Is there anybody out there... Let me kind of gauge where we're at. Is there anybody out there who isn't in here right now that's looking to join in? Type 1 in chat if so. I want to get a gauge on about how many other people out there are wanting to participate. Okay, so Mario and Decim. Okay. So yeah, let me go on ahead then, since that's at least 2 new people. We'll get them in here for a little bit, and we'll fill up the rest of the room in a second. Decim, what's your PSN, good sir? You're on PC? Oh, you can't join me then, dude. Sorry to say.
An extra special class is about to begin.
Alright, so I'll get Mario in this next round for sure. CJ, that is a very preemptive one I'm seeing there. You know, please do not type 1s unless I ask for them. Let's go on ahead, let's see who else wants to join in. Let's get 1s for the rest of the slots now. 1s in chat. Yeah, sure thing, Decim. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Frieza event is still up? Okay, so I guess it ends at 11 for me then, so it's got about another hour and 20 minutes. Can you say Uno? No. If it's not the number 1, I don't take it seriously. Alright, so we'll make sure that we get Mario in here. And then it's going to be Akali. who, and I think I gotta invite these other people through alternative methods. Yeah, CJ, sure thing, and sorry to hear that, man. This Frieza goes all the way up to Golden? Huh. Can't confirm that, because last time I did this particular version of the Frieza Siege event, he only ever went up to, I think, his final form, and that's the only thing that I ever saw. I'm cool? Well, thanks, man. I certainly try to be. I like to think, in general, the community that I've built is pretty goddamn cool in and of itself. Lots of chill people tend to show up around here.
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
He starts in first, then goes to fourth, then full power, then golden. Where's he at right now? I'd have to assume that it's either just, like, as time goes on, or as more and more people are fighting him. He does it in battle? Well, and that's a different Frieza than what I'm used to then. I guess there's more versions of the Frieza event than I initially thought. What I need is whatever fucking one has Dodoria and Zarbon in it, because those are the only tracksuits I'm missing on my main account. Like, I don't know why they don't ever bring back that one. Ha! Get cut off, Videl. And yet, here she comes. She just shows right back up. There is no escape. Yeah, right, Saffron? They never want to give that one. I haven't seen it in so long, and I just don't have an opportunity to get the tracksuits I'm missing. It's not like I need them or want them that bad. It's just the collector in me is screaming to get them, you know? You've never seen it? I know that I have seen it, but I feel like it's been years and years and years.
all this.
Good. That's perfect. I don't think there's much more for me to teach you.
I think that's one. You collect Legos? I used to really like Legos as a kid. Not so much like Lego bricks, but I really liked little Lego characters. Yeah, Legos are a great toy, though. Like, Legos were top tier. Oh yeah, Star Wars Legos are some of the best, man. Because they got all the capes and the lightsabers and honestly pretty good hairdos. I was never super into Pokemon cards. I was really into Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Magic the Gathering cards. Those are the things that I liked. Guru's house is now very secure, my ass. Yeah, man, honestly, Guru's house is one of the least secure places in all of Kanton City. If not the least secure place. You own the Lego Optimus Prime set. I'm gonna have to say that regular old Transformer toys are probably better than Lego Transformers.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
I think I'd rather go with regular Transformers, truth be told. Bakugan? I never got into Bakugan either. I was really into Beyblade at one point in my childhood, though. I remember my buddy, he got some more expensive ones that were actually, like, made of metal, and you actually had to screw together. And I had, like, my 3 basic plastic pieces of shit. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna mix and match the pieces of these 3, and I'm gonna figure out what the hell I can do. And eventually, I made one out of my... I did make a combination that could consistently beat his shits. You had a camera full of arse. Gotta love it. Yeah, Nail needs to step up his game, man. Nail is the worst security guard ever.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
You couldn't trust that guy to protect an anthill, I swear. Yeah, I used to be super into Yu-Gi-Oh, but then I got introduced to Magic the Gathering, and I was like, I like this better. See, the only Yu-Gi-Oh that I truly understand is, like, super duper early Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, I got this game from my childhood. I think it's Stairway to the Destined Duel, I think it's called. And I really like that one because it's just a matter of have the biggest, strongest creature on the field and start walloping on your opponent's life points. That's the only Yu-Gi-Oh! I understand.
How can you be this good?
Back when things like Gemini Elf and Vorse Raider and Summoned Skull were top-tier cards. Yeah, exactly, Saffron. Synchronic? I don't know what that is. The Magician of Black Chaos is your favorite duel monster? I don't know if I had a favorite. I really liked Dark Paladin. I always really liked how he was designed. I was also a Red Eyes Darkness Dragon fan.
What's going on?
I really liked Red Eyes cards.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
Even though Red Eyes Black Dragon itself is kind of a piece of shit. Blue Eyes White Dragon and Obelisk the Tormentor. You must have been a big fan of Kaiba back in the day then. DMG. Dark Magician Girl, I'm assuming? Yeah, I think everybody liked the Japanese version of that card. Due to additional assets, if you know what I mean.
This isn't looking good.
Full Metal... I really like Full Metal Alchemist. There's a lot of people out there that will swear Full Metal Alchemist is like the greatest anime of all time. That one's got a bit of a cult following. But I still really love it, man. That is a great anime.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
Oh, Sorcerer of Dark Magic honestly had a really good design. Sorcerer of Dark Magic did look really cool. I liked him a lot. Are there even any other, like... I feel like Dark Magician Girl is the only, like, waifu that anybody ever talks about. Oh yeah, I've seen the abridged Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series. Fucking love that. Little Karibo's the shit, man. He is a really good voice actor. You enjoy Slifer the Sky Dragon? Meh. Silent Magician? That's not ringing a bell. I don't know which card that is.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this
I'm gonna have to
good?
look that one up. Search Google for Silent Magician. Turner monster? I don't know what that one is either. Do Harpy Sisters count? I mean, I guess if you're weird, yeah. If you're weird, Harpy Sisters can count. But I'm not weird, so I don't count them. Silent Swordsman? Yeah, see, I don't know what these monsters are, man. I am so far removed from Yu-Gi-Oh! By this point. Alright, out of curiosity, is there anyone who is not in here right now that wants to join in on some expert missions? Type 1 in chat if so, and again, that's for anyone who's not already in here. I'm just kind of trying to gauge how many other people want to play. Oh, Synchros and Tuner monsters. Yeah, see, I kind of know what they're about, but I'm not familiar enough with them. I barely watched any episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. And I remember there being, like, these Ixies monsters or some damn thing like that. Yugi started using Silent Swordsman and Silent Magician after he separated from Atem. Oh. Yeah, see, that's the only thing that I truly remember from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds is the Black Rose Dragon. Junk Warrior. That sounds like something that Joey Wheeler would use. Akiza? Was that the person who used Black Rose Dragon? Yeah, wasn't she kind of a bitch? I remember her being real bitchy. She was? Yeah, no, that automatically removes her as waifu material. Being a bitch gets your waifu card completely revoked, in my opinion.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
They called her a witch? Yeah, see, I remember her being... being bitchy.
This isn't good.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
I just realized that I am homing in on 50,000 glory points. I didn't think I'd end up getting that much this stream. I ended up streaming for a bit longer than what I expected. You remember liking the main girl in GX, Alexis? Yeah, Alexis was cool, and I also really like that name. I've always been a fan of the name Alexis. I should see Earthbound Immortal? That sounds familiar.
Damn it! This can't be happening!
Yu-Gi-Oh! GX had a lot of really interesting characters in it. Wasn't there one dude... I remember there being one dude that Crowler, like, pulled out from his chamber. Like, they kept this one dude in, like, a secret underground spot. And he's, like, supposed to be one of the best duelists at Duel Academy. And I remember him just being, like, this beach bum type of guy. This is so yeah, that's how I feel, Ashley. That's why I haven't really been streaming a whole lot. Is because, like, this is the only thing that there really is to do of note in Xenoverse. You know, that's why I have a poll that mentions playing a Pokemon game, which I think that I'm going to try and bring back. You know, I think I might bring back playing some Pokemon games on the channel. Maybe by next week, or maybe even by tomorrow, just depending on what I get from Solo. But, yeah, man, I mean, this Festival of Universes just becomes so droll after a while. Yeah, Black Rose, one of the very few episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds that I ever watched had Black Rose Dragon in it. I think I remember Stardust Dragon. That's the, like, white dragon that Yusei uses, yeah. I remember that one, kinda, but the other ones I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. You pulled your hamstring. Well, that's not very good, man. That's gotta hurt like hell, dude. Get some ice for that. For a festival, this is extremely droll. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I kind of want to get myself a Baconator, I'm not going to lie. You keep pulling it? Well, cut that out, dude. It's not good for your hamstrings. They don't like being pulled.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
There it is. I was really not expecting to get up to 50,000 a night. I really wasn't. You think I'd be perfect to wield the red Archfiend Dragon? I'm gonna have to look this card up here in just a second then. You love how Kaiba made Slife of Red the worst dorm as a dig at you. Yeah, right. And then he made the Obelisk dorm the best. Yeah, that sore spot of Kaiba's is never gonna go away. Honestly, I think that shit's hilarious.
Good. That's perfect.
Red Archfiend Dragon. Google search. This thing looks fucking dope. This is the archetype. I think I want just the specific card. This thing looks hella cool, man. Son of a bit. Oh my god. I'm just gonna have to pull it up in this. Yes, the rock, Zuki. Bash your head against a rock. Video games.
Can't be happening.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
Hey, check it out! Goku left a like on the stream. For those of you out there that might not have done so yet, you know what to do. Goku's gonna tell you. I kind of want to read the... Like, is this card any good? Where'd it go? Red Archfiend Dragon. Or Red Dragon Archfiend, I guess. What's its effect? Hold on, let me see here. After damage calculation, if this card attacked an opponent's defense position monster, destroy all defense position monsters your opponents control. Once per turn during your end phase, destroy all other monsters you control that did not declare an attack this turn. This card must be face up on the field to activate and resolve this effect. I would hope that this thing's archetype works really well off the graveyard and is able to get shit back from it easily. If I remember right, that was kind of the theme of the Archfiends. But otherwise, that's a bit of a questionable effect there. The 3 Nordic gods? Is this another Yu-Gi-Oh thing, or is it like the... Okay, I'm probably gonna have to add Yu-Gi-Oh to the search then. They actually put Odin, Thor, and Loki in Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, this is news to me. You know, one thing that I can say about the Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds is I really liked the intro. Like, that intro was actually really good.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
No, I have not heard about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days collection. Getting so many card suggestions to look up here in chat.
You've got to be kidding.
God damn it, I wish that there was just like one good source to look at these fucking cards, man. This is way too many that just aren't any good. You're doing this with your eyes closed? Yeah, man. I've done these quests so many times, I could probably do them in my sleep. Could probably do it blindfolded with both hands tied behind my back. Earthbound Immortals are a risk reward. Yeah, see, the source that I'm looking at, it's not fucking telling me anything that I want to know, like how the goddamn motherfucking cocksucking card works.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
But I also don't really care that much. Truth be told. But yeah, card games are just way too difficult for me to keep up with, because there's always, like, new things coming out with new mechanics and shit like that. My buddy Derps, who should be here, since he's got time to play Baldur's Gate 3, you know, he's always talking to me about these new cards, and, you know, him and a couple of his other buddies are really familiar with the game, and I listen to them talking, and they'll be talking to me about, like, these cards. Oh, you use this, and then you do... And I'm like, uh-huh, that's right. Sure. I don't know a single thing that you're talking about. Would I wield Red Archfiend? Probably not. It looks cool, but it doesn't seem like it's very good to me.
gotta be kidding me! How can you be this good?
What creature do I like the most in Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't know. Back in the day, I really liked Gate Guardian, and, you know, I was a real big fan of using... I got the starter deck that had Red Eyes Darkness Dragon in it. In general, I really do like the Red Eyes archetype, but I know that they're not really all that special either. But I mean, like, guys, you're asking me these questions like I keep up and am familiar with and give a shit about Yu-Gi-Oh, but I do not. Truth be told, man, you know, it was a childhood fascination, but you know, these days I could not give a fuck less. Are you asking what I like the best out of all these things? Hummingbird, giant lizard, whale, monkey, spider, or brid? Bird, I'm assuming. I've always thought hummingbirds were really cool. They're not all over the place, but you can see hummingbirds out here. I'm very tempted to put up a bird feeder to see if we can't ever get any to fly around here. You're gonna head out? Alrighty, CJ. Faux show. Thanks for kicking it with us tonight, and hopefully we'll see some more of you again in the future, man. Do I remember Jinzo? Yeah, I remember Jinzo.
Damn it! This can't be happening!
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
No, I don't even know if he collected his stuff. I don't even know if he got his goods. Alright, well, since there is an open slot, is there anybody out there in chat that wants to take it? Now's your opportunity. One's in chat if you'd like to get this final slot. Do I like Pegasus Toon Deck? No. And Saffron gets it. Saffron, this is the last slot, so you know what that means. That's the cursed slot. Good luck. First try. Hell yeah. Alright, we'll do this a handful. We'll do a handful more of this. Oh yeah, I remember Kaiba hated those Toon monsters, man. Kaiba and Joey were definitely my favorite characters from original Yu-Gi-Oh! Their dynamic was just so funny. Especially in Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series, man. That stuff's great. Your cartoons are a disgrace to the originals.
What's going on?
You ever had your ego so damn high, you made a functional jet modeled after your dragon waifu?
Good.
Only Kaiba, man.
I don't think there's much more for me to teach you.
Only Kaiba. Which Egyptian god card did I like on the screen the most? I don't know, maybe Obelisk? I don't know, maybe if I had a company whose logo I could turn into a space station. But I have no such thing.
You're pretty strong.
Slifer the Sky Dragon did look really cool, though. I don't know. If we're talking about on screen, it's probably a pretty close toss-up between Obelisk and Slifer.
Good.
But I mean, in terms of actual functionality, I think that I probably like Obelisk the best. I think I've watched videos that have said that he is the most functional as far as, like, effects go. Card would probably know the best if he was still in chat, because he was talking about a Egyptian god deck that he was using a lot just recently. He'd probably be the guy to ask. That was not very good damage on my part. That's right! I'm sacrificing God!
Good. That's perfect. I don't think there's much more for me to teach you.
You sacrifice 2 monsters to make his attack infinite? Oh my god. That's actually insane. Japanese Kaiba was an even bigger dick. I'd believe it. You know? Especially back in those days, man. They were all about censoring anime as much as they could find out how. I'd believe that Japanese Kaiba was a royal asshole. IRL, it's Oh. That's still insane. That's half of your starting life points and then a frickin' Raigeki, essentially. That's nuts. That's still really good.
Stop with all this.
Good. That's perfect. I don't think there's
What do
much
you
more for me
know?
to teach
I made it to 60K. Welp.
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
Alright, Vegeta. That ought to learn ya.
You've got to be kidding me!
Solid,
How
19
can you be this
seconds.
good?
Alright, well, let's see where that puts me on the Universe 6 leaderboards, shall we? I mean, I'm guaranteed to get bopped a few places, but we'll see where we ended up. I did not expect to get this much GP, man. Truth be told, I forgot about how crazy these Elite Patroller weeks are. Alright, so Frieza's still here, so I'm assuming that means there's about 30 minutes left for anyone who is interested in this Frieza event. Yeah. I know.
Greetings.
94, huh? So, I mean, that already puts me in top 100. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to stay there. I'd be surprised if I do any more GP farming from now until Sunday. Alright, well, let me go on ahead here real quick. Let's take a look at this poll here. So, 27 people voted, man. That's a that's a lot of people. And out of those 27 people, 70% of them would rather see Zuki's story tomorrow from the seams of things rather than watch me play a Pokemon game, which is interesting. Well, according to this, it's 29%, but whatever. But yeah, like I said, these results are not set in stone. A big thing about revolving around what I do tomorrow just kind of depends on what Solo is able to get back to me before, you know, 7:30 p.m. tomorrow. So, for those of you who voted for the story of Zuki, you know, maybe you ping Solo on Discord and be like, hey man, you better get a lot done. You better get some stuff down for Cesaro to work with by tomorrow evening. If that's really what you want to see, because a lot is kind of riding on him right now, just because of the fact, like I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'm a little bit stumped on how I want to handle Zuki's training, so I hope that whatever Solo gets down for me really points me in the right direction and gets my creative juices flowing again. But otherwise, like the poll says, the results are not set in stone. I might play some Pokemon tomorrow, and if not, we'll probably incorporate some Pokemon into next week's streams. It's going to be a Nuzlocke. It is going to be a Nuzlocke. Like I said, I don't know if I want to do a Gen 8 game, which I have never played before, or if I want to do... Hey, Proto Man, welcome in. You are literally coming in at the tail end of the stream, my dude. I'm literally just about to close up shop. But, you're sure Solo will get some ideas thought up? Me too. Like, the last time I sent him the story of Zuki, he got me... He, you know... He put some good ideas in my head. I didn't keep anything that he wrote, but he got me moving in the right direction with the story, I think. So, as long as all goes like how it did the last time I passed the story off to him, we should be golden goat. But anyway, yeah, the Discord is in the description for those of you who are enjoying this community. Like I said, you know, if you're one of those people who voted for Story of Zuki, you know, maybe you give Solo a little bit of a nudge, be like, hey man, we want to see this shit tomorrow, get some work done. But, yeah, so tomorrow, maybe I'll talk about it more in the Discord, maybe a little bit more tonight, and maybe a little bit earlier, like tomorrow, once tomorrow rolls around, we might talk about what we're actually going to do. But yeah, one way or another, I will be back streaming tomorrow night for you guys with something for you. So make sure you're staying tuned in to that. But yeah, folks, with all that being said, I do think that that's going to be about my cue to bounce. Certainly do hope that you enjoyed watching just as much as I enjoyed presenting tonight. And until we meet again, make sure you take care. See ya.